So the chemicals that road crews will be using to keep highways safe during the storm tomorrow can also really eat away at the metal on your car.
They can. So in tonight's Cutting Edge, our Mike Wacom takes a look at a local university that's testing new materials and methods that can hold off the rust. Take a look.
Cars were once made mostly of heavy steel, Motor City iron. Steel doesn't last long against the rock salt we use to keep our roads clear in a New England winter. Automakers are constantly battling to stop corrosion. And when you mix different metals together and combine it with road salt, it can actually speed up rusting. Crews deploying not just sodium chloride to get rid of snow and ice, but magnesium chloride as well.
Magnesium chloride solution melts at a lower temperature than sodium chloride solution, and so it makes the roads even safer.
But that extra safety comes at a price. Rust.
Magnesium chloride leads to faster corrosion of cars. So in the calculation, they looked at saving lives versus faster rusting vehicles and decided that saving lives was more important.
Adam Powell is professor of mechanical engineering at WPI. He's experimenting with special welds known as friction stir welding. Unlike conventional welding, this new type of weld actually mixes two different metals together and makes a stronger union. But the auto industry is worried that this mixing of different metals could also speed up rusting if done incorrectly.
This is a piece of magnesium and aluminum. Together, they can make a really lightweight car, but together, they don't like each other, which is why we get corrosion. And that's the idea behind this experiment, to make them work together better.
In 1 week of cycling these different conditions of salt water, humidity, and heat, we simulate the effect of about 7 years of driving on a car.
Using small samples of different metals and different welds, the team is creating that perfect formula for automakers to use these lightweight materials. Cars will get better mileage.
Typically, if you reduce the weight by about 10%, then you get about 5% better gas mileage.
And still keep a car on the road for 20 years. And it's not just gas-powered cars. Electric vehicles will also benefit from these lightweight, corrosion-resistant welds.
All right, Mark, we saw pieces like this, but how long do we have to wait to see the rust resistant in cars in the showroom?
Actually, sooner than you think. It could start to see some of those materials using these new kind of welds in cars, say in the next 5 years or so. Maybe starting with the doors first or small parts of the car, but it'll mean lighter weight cars and less rust. Kind of a great combination.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It was interesting. Yeah. My favorite part about the Cutting Edge is how Ed, he doesn't say one word. He is glued every single week.
Or in this one, I was welded to every word.
He was welded to it.
Every word.